of applause, taking the cash to deposit. All of that talking is polished. Straight out the gate, they sing praise, but I'm unapproachable. Save it. Can't tell me what I've been on with. Losing my grip and I'm slipping. We still alive, but ain't living. Anxiety fall through to cripple me. Your calls going missing. The devil busy, he tempt me. Too much elixir, my enemy. In my mind, it's like 10 of me. They don't sound like your symphony. Sucking all of my energy. I'm not asking for empathy. Unless it's for the babies of the street, they a product of colic. Reality is running up to rob me of my sleep. The world big cold as gravity is pushing down. It's hard to breathe. Still they solid on one knee. My pen is hollow, let it bleed. Trying to convince me that you give a f about my needs. How you finna fix the issue y'all don't even see? You can miss me with them empty gestures. I do more to get by without it. I'm a living legend. You say you was try to die. I'ma need you by my side.
Hey, welcome back and thanks for staying tuned. So in this video, I do a little time lapse earlier just because I was taking the engine apart. But this video, I'm actually going to be breaking down exactly what we will be doing to the EG project. So I'm going to turn the camera around real quick. I'm going to explain to you guys in details, alright? So, previous videos, before all this, the intro and all that, I mean, this block is bare, it's clean, it's been honed, deglazed. It's ready to be assembled once we get all the parts. So the holdup was we couldn't find the rods. We spent probably a few weeks looking for it, but I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to take this engine apart because it was all together completed, but I had to do it. I didn't want to spend no $400 on some rods, so I just had to take it out of my other engine, which you can see in there. There's nothing left in there. It is gone now. I didn't want to do that, but it is what it is. I got to save some money. At least it's going to a different home, which is this one in the EG. That is the GSR block, which we won't be touching anything on that. Here we go. Got the rods off of it the other day. These are some nice rods. These are H-beam Eagle rod. We will be using it in this block. But the pistons don't fit. These are standard size. And the block that I got, it's been bored out to 85 millimeter. And it's on the borderline. It's really pushing the limit. But you know what's crazy? I've driven this engine very hard, and we never had no issue. I took it to 9,300 RPM. It made power for sure. So yep, now that we got the rods and all that, I am going to start ordering all the parts for this because we need to put this engine together. That way we can start on that. In fact, let's go over there. I'm going to explain to you guys exactly what we got going on and what's next on that real quick. Let's come with me. I'm going to take you guys on a little tour of this car. We never had a real good look at this EG. Been busy with all the other projects. Never gave a thorough video. So you saw in the other video, we got the engine out, which is going into the sister-in-law's car. So in this case, I most likely will be doing a wire tuck. You know, I can't leave things alone. If anybody that knows me, I just can't leave things alone. So a little backstory on this. This title is a rebuilt title. And just to let you guys know and clarify this, salvage title ain't completely bad. It's got a bad name from back in the days where people were buying totally wrecked cars and cutting it in half and, you know, welding on the front clip or whatever. And they would do a real bad job. And it kind of, this is like when I was a kid, I remember people were doing that. And it gave everybody a bad taste, and when they hear a salvage title, they think something bad. Salvage title could be something as simple as someone jacked the car and stole the front seats. Back in the days, that was a big thing, you know, stealing seats, and then they would total the car. Some insurance, how many claims they had, they'll usually just total the car. But in this case, it was hit in the front. Obviously, the core support was replaced. I believe both aprons were replaced. The frame is straight, nothing wrong with it. But I did notice they did a pretty decent job. But the problem is, I started seeing they did a real bad seam seal job, really bad. It wasn't really thorough, but you know, it's old. And so what happened was water got underneath the seam sealer that was here, so it looked like there was no issue. I only knew it because I have a good eye, and I worked in the shop for quite a while, and I pulled that seam sealer off, and that's what I found: rust. Got some cancer in this bad boy. Wasn't bad. It's surface rust. It's something I'm going to take care of on both sides. I'm going to redo it. We'll weld all the little holes that whoever the previous owner had punched in these. So I'm going to weld those all shut, strip everything. Probably we just re-weld these and re-seam seal it, which I just said that earlier, sorry. Same with this side. I'm not sure about this mount. It looks kind of like it has a gap underneath it. I'm not sure if they messed with it. I'm pretty sure they actually re-welded this, so I'm gonna redo it. I don't trust a lot of people's weldings, you know, so. And seeing that gap there, might as well take care of that right now. Well, not now, when I start on it. So yeah, wire tuck, clean the bay up, re-weld, re-seam seal, make sure I get all the cancer out of this. Then I'm gonna paint the bay fresh. And if you have your question in if I'm going to keep it stock Milano red, well, the answer is no. Nice color, but everybody's got it. And anybody that knows me, I like my flashy colors, especially candy. I'm going to go ahead and spill the beans on this one. I'm going to be doing it the Valencia Red Pearl from the new NSX. One of the prettiest colors I've seen, and we love the name. Me and my wife love the name Valencia. As you can see, my boys, Veer and Vincent, my name's Visna or V. We all like the name that starts with the V. But it's just a coincidence that the color that we really love is Valencia. It's a pretty name. It goes with the actual color itself. Is really pretty. But it is a badass color. It's a candy color, but it's an OEM color code. It's more forgiving compared to like the traditional House of Color candies, which is deeper, but we're trying to keep it an OEM paint code. So one of the biggest things I've been contemplating on is the actual body work. You know, the bad thing is you don't know who touched the car, how many paint jobs it has, but for sure it's been worked over. Someone did a pretty decent job. Decent as in, you know, looking semi-straight and shiny. But the problem is, the other month I was just taking off the door panels to inspect, you know, just the inside, see what's missing. I noticed some holes in there. Whoever was doing it was using an old school tool. It's like a screw that you drill in there and use a slide hammer to pull out dents. But the problem with that is they didn't weld the hole shut. They just kind of pulled the dents out and they just filled it up with body filler and smoothed it out. Problem is, I can see it from the inside, kind of gushing through the hole that they left. So it's not like that. It's like that on both sides, and I'm debating if I want to strip it and redo it or not. Yeah, let's just give it a quick walk around. Yeah, and I won't be doing the bodywork and paint right away because the paint costs so damn much. Just for the engine bay, for that Valencia Red Pearl, it's like $800 just for the paint. I believe it's a tri-stage. It's got a transparent candy that goes over like a salmon looking color, pearl or metallic looking color. It's awesome. It's a badass color. But I'm just gonna do the bay, get the engine in so that way it's all running and good to go. Then maybe next year I can worry about the actual exterior of the body, because I don't have that kind of money. It's real expensive. Even though I do most of the work myself, or all the work, it is still expensive no matter what. Got the red carbon fiber. I love this. Candy red carbon fiber. Same goes for this side. It's also the same as the passenger side. Looks pretty decent enough. Yeah, enough of that. Let's go take a look at the under the car. We haven't really taken a good look at this since we've been busy on customer stuff. It looks pretty decent. I noticed some small little rust here and there. I'm not sure where the car came from. Little minor surface rust, and some areas got deeper, like this exhaust. This is the Apexi exhaust. Sounds really nice, but I hate the fact that it's made out of mild steel that's been coated with something, maybe ceramic coating. But yeah, you see all the rust has been leaking right there. Also, it's just pretty bad right there. Gonna be redoing all that in a future video and all that. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that is actually not too bad under here. Maybe get it cleaned up, and I'm gonna re-undercoat it, give it that cleaner look. But I think enough of that. We'll get a better video. I just wanted to give you guys a quick run through exactly what we're talking about before we really start getting the videos and everything worked. So let's see what else is there. Alright, let's take a look at the interior now. I'm gonna give you guys a little quick glimpse. So the best thing about this, it's got everything. It's got all the interiors. They got some holes in some panels from, I believe maybe someone was putting in some gauges. You know, that was a big thing in the past. But I'm not sure why it was on the passenger side. That's kind of weird. But overall, it is good, complete. I think good shampooing. I mean, it's been clean. They kept it pretty clean, but I think a good thorough shampooing and on the fabric would be nice. One thing I've always hated about these EGs, I hated these damn headrests. They always looked real dumb to me. I still don't like it now, but the fact that we're older and we can appreciate stock interior, I don't mind it one bit. It's pretty complete. I'm loving it. I can't wait, but this is gonna be, anything in here will be last. First things first, engine bay, wire tuck, paint it, and the engine, or vice versa. And if anybody out there that's watching, if you guys can help me out and locate a OEM EG bumper, I'd be grateful. I want an OEM one for a good price, but we all know they're rare and they're really expensive if we couldn't find one. But I will settle for an aftermarket. As long as it's a good brand, it fits decent, I will pay money for it. Oh, somebody's here. I think we got a visitor. Hold on real quick. Shout out to the fam Rum. He actually swang through with the EG that we worked on months back. Sounds really nice. Too bad I didn't get recording on it. But yeah, it's looking good. Happy to see he's actually driving it and enjoying it right now. But yeah, he actually came by and dropped off, say what's up, Rum.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Yeah, he came and dropped off the banner for Speed Factory and get ready to hang that up right now. All right. So yeah, that was the homie Rum. Just want to say thank you for dropping by the Speed Factory banner. You didn't have to come. You came out of your way just to drop it off and say what's up and visit. And thank you to Ricky from Speed Factory. Good old friends. He dropped this off. It's a banner that I've been wanting to get for a while, but they were there yesterday getting their car dynoed, and I was like, hey, you know what? Since you're there, can you grab me one of these? But thanks, Ricky. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate everybody that always, you know, stays connected with me. Yep. Got Speed Factory. I want to load this whole shop up with Speed Factory and all kinds of stuff in here. But you know what? Let's hang this up and let's get at that right now. We were actually contemplating on where I should put it. I thought about taking all this stuff off and then running the banner right here. But you know what? I don't want to disturb everything over there. I don't want to move all this stuff off. It's got engine parts all over the toolbox. And then we thought about over here. Rum agreed on this. The homie Rum agreed on this. The wife agreed on this side also. I was looking at that side over there. It's a big old open canvas. But I think I'm going to have to agree with Rum and the wife. We're just going to, bam, slap it up there right in the middle where we walk in and we see it. You know, so let's get at that right now. And just like that, man, I am loving this new banner. Thank you, Ricky from Speed Factory. Thanks for Rum for dropping in by. Appreciate you guys. I'm gonna turn the camera around real quick. Bam. It is good looking in here. I'm actually gonna fill the shop up with more banners. Speed Factory, these are local legends from Tacoma. I'm actually glad to say we grew up with them and much respect for them. They killing the game. They representing us down here in Washington. Got this Rogue Fabrication also. I'm a big fan of their stuff, but cool banner, cool shirt. But I'm gonna call it quits and let you guys go. I'll see you guys on the next video, all right?